Hello, everybody. Hello, so glad to see everybody. Welcome to the sixth day of our harmony singing week. We are super excited to have with us in the room today two different forms of harmonies. We have the Johnson girls, Deirdre Murtha, who we met when she sang with us solo a couple weeks ago, is now here with her whole group. And Arnaé Batson bringing us her beautiful sound on top of her beautiful sound, which is always an amazing way to sing. And we're super glad today that you all decided to join into the daily antidote of song. Welcome to day 500 and some, and welcome to Saturday, which is always a really good thing. Glad you're all here. I want to say hello, of course, to Arnaé Batson coming in from California. Thank you, Arnaé, for being here. And to the fabulous Aryn Geier, who is co-hosting and teching today. Aryn, thank you so much for being here. And Aloysius, hello, nice to see you today. And let's see, Hindi coming in from Toronto. Hello, Bonnie in Idaho. Hello, nice to see you. And someone connecting to audio. Arlene in California. Jamie in British Columbia. Carolyn in Idaho. Hello, beautiful flowers. And hello to Deborah in Kentucky and Caroline in DC. And to Dan in Virginia. Hello. Deli in Maryland and Kathy in Virginia. Hello, nice smile today. Hello to Julie in Ontario. Glad to see you today. And Kathleen in Albuquerque. Hello. And Kevin in New Hampshire, who we missed yesterday. Glad to see you again, Kevin. And Cricket, hello, nice to see you today, coming in from Maryland. And Susan in Ohio, hello. That looks like a very cool shirt. Can we see a little bit more of your shirt? Is that Ruth Bader Ginsburg? Yeah, beautiful. Love it. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Al, hello, coming in from, I think, New York and playing already on his guitar. And Trish coming in from British Columbia, hello. And Sheila, hello, coming in from Florida. Glad to see you. Hello to Susan in Seattle. Hello to Christiana in Seattle. That's really funny. I hope you guys get together again. Hello to Kate in Charlottesville. Glad you're here today. We missed you the other day. Luda, without Mark, but tell Mark we say hi. Fred, hello, coming in from Silver Spring, Maryland. Bob coming in from Massachusetts with one bear. Maybe we're going to see Mabel on another screen with another bear. Hello, Nancy. Nice to have you coming in from Washington today with your Irish cow, I think, although it's not showing on my screen. Sandy in Maryland. Hello, nice to see you. And there are the Johnson girls. Beautiful. Glad you are here with us. So looking forward to singing with you. And let's see, I see Harriet in Chicago. Hello, Mommy in New Jersey, where I'm almost to. And hello, Dawn and family. Glad you guys are here today. Amanda and Miles, hello. Joni, Lynn in Connecticut, Martha in Oregon, Janet. And if I forgot anybody or missed anybody, I'm so sorry. I'm on my phone and it is quite teeny. And I'm so glad you guys are all here. I'm Arnaé Batson, who always brings a lot of power and energy to the room. Arnaé, we're so excited to sing with you. Thank you for being here.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, everybody. Okay, well, the song that I'm presenting is not necessarily a song that's sung with harmony, but it's sung together. It's a song we can all do together. It's an anniversary of sorts. It was September 19th, a Saturday, 1970. I know probably when none of y'all born then. Y'all too young. Y'all wasn't around. Saturday, September 19th, 1970. I had read about a television show that was going to come on, and I was really into the theme songs. That's what I was just, but as soon as I heard this theme song, I knew I was going to love this song. And it's just a it's a universally harmonious song called Love Is All Around by Sonny Curtis. And as soon as you hear the first three notes, you're going to know exactly what the song is. Who knows the song? Who knows? I know Susan knows it. I know. So, Aryn, the lyrics are in the chat. Thank you. And we all probably know the verses, but if you just need to know the chorus, love is all around, no need to fake it. You can have the town, why don't you take it? You're gonna make it after all. So I went back and researched and I put together the three verses that Sonny Curtis wrote for the song. And so we're going to sing all three verses today. So everybody, let's take a breath in knowing that love is all around us, always all around us. And we're going to express it with this wonderful, wonderful theme song. Here we go. This world is awfully big, and girl, this time you're all alone. But it's time you started living. It's time you let someone else do some giving. Love is all around, no need to fake it. You can have the town, why don't you take it? You might just make it after all. You are most likely to succeed. You have the looks and charm, and girl, you know that's all you need. All the men around adore you. That sexy look will do wonders for you. Love is all around, you gotta know it. Every single chance, you gotta show it. Seems like you'll make it after all. Who can turn the world on with her smile? Come on, y'all. Who can take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile? Well, it's you, girl, and you should know it. With each glance and every little movement, you show it. Love is all around, no need to waste it. You can have the town, why don't you take it? You're gonna make it after all. Get your hats ready, get your hats ready. You're gonna make it after all. Woo! Thank you all for indulging me.
That's such a perfect song for today, Arnaé. I mean, that is so much fun. And I know for a fact that that was a throwback for a lot of you, because when my mom heard that you were singing that song, she got really excited. So that is...
I saw a few people who had their hats. Bonnie had her hat. Susan had her hat. So everybody wear your hat and throw it up in the air today, knowing that love is all around you. Thank you so much for this.
To throw your hat up in the air. And with that, unfortunately, we got to throw Arnaé right out of the room because she's a quick in and out today, but it is always so wonderful to see you. We love you, and we are so lucky to get to sing with you. And now to turn it over to another group of fantastic artists, we have with us just such an amazing group. We've actually had Deirdre in the room with us before, but now, as you can see, she's got some friends with her. So would y'all please introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit more about you?
All right, well, I'm Deirdre Murtha, Bonnie Milner, Allison Kelly,
Joy Bennett.
And we have been the Johnson Girls for 25 years now. We started out as sea music enthusiasts, attending lots of concerts and shanty sings ourselves, specifically at South Street Seaport and various ports like that. And then back in 1997, the group said, there's a lot of men singing this music. Why aren't there women singing it? So we took a stab at it, and we're kind of glad that we've raised the glass ceiling. And now there are so many, not just us, there was another group that came before us as well, the Liverpool Judies, but we were kind of at the forefront, and now there's so many female shanty groups, so it's really wonderful.
Just a correction, we broke through the grass. We didn't raise it.
Not
We
the
just
grass
broke
ceiling, the glass ceiling. The sand. We broke through the
we
sand.
really did.
Because we really focused all our repertoire on shanties at the beginning. Yeah. So
That's absolutely incredible. And you have, I believe, a medley of different sea shanty songs for us today, right?
Yes.
Well, that is just going to be wonderful,
Yes.
folks.
Yeah, it's all about Ruben.
Go ahead.
It's all about Ruben Ranzo.
Fantastic.
let's launch into it.
Okay.
All right.
Did you ever see a wild goose sailing o'er the ocean? Ranzo, Ranzo, way. It's just like them pretty girls when they gets the notion. Ranzo, Ranzo, way. The other morning I was walking by the river. Ranzo, Ranzo, way. Saw a young girl walking with her topsails all a quiver. Ranzo, Ranzo, way. I pretty fair maid, and how are you this morning? Ranzo, Ranzo, way. She said, none the better for the seeing of
That's
you.
right.
Ranzo, Ranzo, way.
Oh, the bully boats are coming, don't you hear the paddles rolling?
Ranzo, Ranzo, hooray, hooray.
The bully boats are coming down the river, she's a bowling.
Ranzo, Ranzo, ray.
As I walked out one morning for to hear the steamboats rolling,
Ranzo, Ranzo, hooray, hooray.
I met a pretty maiden, and with baskets she was laden.
Ranzo, Ranzo, ray.
I'm bound away to leave you, but I never shall deceive you.
Ranzo, Ranzo, hooray, hooray.
I'm bound away to leave you, my half pay I'm going to leave you.
Ranzo, Ranzo, ray.
And it's when I come to meet you, it's with kisses I will greet you.
Ranzo, Ranzo, hooray, hooray.
It's when I come to meet you, it's with kisses I will greet you.
Ranzo, Ranzo, ray. Oh, Bruin Ranzo, Ranzo boys, Ranzo. Oh, Bruin Ranzo, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. Ranzo was no sailor. Ranzo boys, Ranzo. He was a New York tailor. Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. Ranzo was no sailor. Ranzo boys, Ranzo. Shipped him aboard a whaler. Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. Ranzo was no beauty. Ranzo boys, Ranzo. He would not do his duty. Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. They gave him lashes 30. Ranzo boys, Ranzo. Because he was so dirty. Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. Captain's daughter Susie. Ranzo boys, Ranzo. She begged her dad for mercy. Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. She gave him wine and water. Ranzo boys, Ranzo. And a bit more than she ought to. Ranzo me boys, Ranzo.
We're homeward bound from China, all on board of a limey liner.
Ranzo, Ranzo, hooray, hooray.
We're bound for Yokohama with a load of grand pianos.
To be high-low, me Ranzo, ray.
We're bound for old Gibraltar with a load of bricks and mortar.
Ranzo, Ranzo, hooray, hooray.
We're bound for Santiago with a load of German lager.
To be high-low, me Ranzo, ray.
We're bound for Valparaiso with a load of rusty razors.
Ranzo, Ranzo, hooray, hooray.
We're bound for Buenos Aires with a load of green canaries.
To be high-low, me Ranzo, ray.
We'll plow the ocean over like a proper deep-sea rover.
Ranzo, Ranzo, hooray, hooray.
We'll tie her up in London and we'll all go on the Rantan.
To be high-low, me Ranzo, ray.
Did you ever see a wild goose sailing on the ocean?
Ranzo, Ranzo, way.
It's just like them Johnson girls when they gets the notion.
Ranzo, Ranzo, way.
That was fantastic. Oh my goodness. That was such an incredible, incredible medley. And wow, we are so lucky to have you here, especially today, because you have an absolutely amazing concert coming up tonight. Please tell us more about that.
It actually starts, it's tonight in the UK, but it's this afternoon here. It's
Oh my gosh, so even sooner.
Yes.
We're getting you like right pre-show.
That's
Yes,
right,
yes.
pre-show.
Tell us more about it, please.
Well, it's a benefit concert for the Musicians Union in the UK, the benevolent fund of the Musicians Union, and it is all females. Every performer is a female. Lots of wonderful groups, and we were among them. And
What's it called? Mermaids and sequines?
Sirens.
Sirens and
Sirens
sequines.
and sequines. A quine is a Scottish word for a young girl. So, now you got me saying mermaids. Sirens and sequines.
We know what sirens are. And they're not those things on the ambulances and fire trucks. But we should just back up and say, what we're singing are shanties. We don't know if all of you know what a shanty is, but it is a work song. It never would have been sung in the style that we've done it here. It was used only as a tool on board a ship to raise an anchor, a sail, some particular kind of work. But we've taken it to, in order to preserve that tradition, because it doesn't happen that way anymore, we've taken it to this level to bring it to more people and make it more accessible.
Yeah, they wouldn't necessarily have been sung exactly the way we sing them, but I will say that since we have pulled on lines and raised sails and raised anchors and things like that, we do sing them slightly differently than we did when we first started out, because we have a sense of the feel of the work. And it's coordinating the work. Because you're doing this, you're breathing together. Everybody's breathing together and oxygenating the blood, so it really helps.
And timing the task. The timing is very important.
And the tasks were very long. So, and we're talking about the great age of sail here. So it was about the mid to late 1800s, turn of the century, and the tasks were very long, all done, by the crew, and it could take hours at a time, depending on the situation. So the shanties were not only a tool to get the job done, but it really helped their their morale and their state of mind to kind of persevere and work together as a crew to get the job done.
Yes, that's so amazing. And I think that one of the amazing things about work songs is that we have so many different types of work songs from so many different cultures, different people, different jobs. And really, those have been some of the most pervasive songs throughout the ages. They really do stick around. But of course, it's especially interesting and especially unique that you are an all-female group singing sea shanties. How was that? Like, what is it like to be a woman breaking into, this sea shanty world?
When we first started, I didn't actually realize that there were not female groups, because I grew up hearing the music, and as a kid, I didn't really realize it. Then when we started, I realized that there were occasionally a female leading the song. There were no female all shanty groups. The Liverpool Judies did maritime music, but we were the first all-female shanty group. Some people were very receptive. Some people were very
skeptical.
And some dismissive, outright dismissive. But we've won them all over, I believe, at this point.
Yeah, and now we're just shanty singers. I mean, we are female, but when we perform in maritime festivals, there's just a lot of different. There's female groups, there's male groups, there's female and male, mixed together. So it's really it's been much more accepted.
Yeah, much more of an open space. So we actually have a couple of fun facts from the chat here. Fun fact, Bob Lay says that Joy Bennett lived exactly 1 New York block from the house in Forest Hills, New York, where he grew up. Have fun. And we also have a question in the chat for you, Allison. Where did you get that dress? Want to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
Yes. This dress was made for me on Etsy.
Fantastic. What a great way to support small creators.
Yeah, I am a big believer in Etsy. There are a lot of good crafts people out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And then
the earrings, I just have to say, the earrings came from my friend who has a retro shop in Manhattan called Enz's.
Ooh, good to know. Thank you so much.
Our matching glasses. Mine come from the dollar store.
Okay.
So then the other question I wanted to ask is, you're having this concert today. How does it feel to be back in person performing live music?
Well, we're in person doing this with you, and we're going to be in the same kind of format when we're together here. But we are actually going to have been and will be doing live concerts where we have a live audience with us. And we have 2 concerts coming up for that. One in Port Jefferson on October 2nd and one at Mystic Seaport on October 9th. And intervening next Saturday, Joy?
Yeah, we would be remiss not to mention that next Saturday we're doing a virtual full concert, just all Johnson girls all the time, with a Q&A
Like
at the end as well, for the San Francisco Maritime Group. So
Yeah.
our website, thejohnsongirls.com, has all that information.
Make sure you put the
The
THE, otherwise you will be led down
a
a
blue
rabbit
path,
hole.
a blue path.
But it's good to be back harmonizing.
Yes.
To
Yeah.
get, in the same space. We tried very hard during the height of the pandemic to have rehearsals on Zoom where one of us would sing and the others would all be muted, and we tried unmuting each of us to hear a harmony. It was
We managed. We got a few songs. We
Yeah,
got some
a
new
little
songs
bit, but-
during this COVID.
We did have a few in-person concerts this summer, and that was really wonderful. People just felt like, just so relieved, and so it was wonderful to have, and people kept their distance, usually like on a lawn or something like that, so there was a really big space allowed. And we were supposed to go overseas, and so those kinds of concerts are not happening.
Not
now.
yet.
So that's why we're doing
Not
this
yet.
one today virtually.
And during the pandemic last year, we had 2 shows in which I performed in a full under the weather pod,
Plastic
pod, so that we'd have distance, and they could sing without a mask and I could sing without a mask, and it was
A lot of workarounds.
It worked.
That sounds like something out of a futuristic novel,
Yes.
but here we are doing that right now.
See the movie Spinal Tap and it'll bring back memories.
So like everybody, we're just, we feel like we've done it all. We've done lots of Zooms, and we've done interactive or online concerts and in person and
Taped concerts.
taped concerts.
Videos.
So yeah, like everybody,
Yeah.
we're doing our best, to bring the music to people.
That's amazing. And that's what we try to do here every day, is just try to find new ways to bring music to new people.
Yeah.
And speaking
One
of
of the
new
reasons-
music to new people, I don't know if you all know this, you might know this because you are the sea shanty queens, but sea shanties are actually becoming very, very popular with teenagers right now on TikTok. Sea shanties are very popular. So here's your little
We
fun
have a
fact.
small presence on TikTok,
TikTok,
but
yeah.
it was
Amazing.
we found it was really hard. We were trying to each record a piece and
It
chain
is.
it, but it's for a group that's harder. So
Mhm.
now
It is,
that
absolutely.
we're able to be together, we might do some more TikTok stuff.
Mhm.
As people know, harmony singing is, it's all about hearing and feeling the vibe, and the energy in the room from each other. So it's been very hard to do that on TikTok and on Zoom. But I did want to also say with shanties, one of the things we love about it, well, there's a million reasons we love shanties, but it is very accessible to sing along with, even for a non-shanty
Yes.
singer. So we go to a lot of shanty sings where the room is just filled with, we used to, of course, hundreds of shanty singers just raising their voices to the heavens, and it's just such, it's a great feeling. And when people are there and they don't know shanties, they're able to, eventually start to pick up some of the repetitive choruses.
Oh yeah. Speaking
we
of
love that.
repetitive choruses, now that we have all gotten a really good chance to hear that medley, to pick up those choruses, I think all of us would love to raise our sea shanty voices with you and sing it one more time, if that's all right with you.
Oh my.
Yeah, sure.
All right, take it away, ladies.
And
Yeah, thank
if
you.
any of you are teachers out there or librarians or whatever, we are available for teaching opportunities. So workshops, teaching, you name it. We do all of that stuff. Libraries, funeral homes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done it.
Memorial service.
Yeah,
It's been a
just-
busy year. Did you ever see a wild goose sailing o'er the ocean? Ranzo, Ranzo, way. It's just like them pretty girls when they gets the notion. Ranzo, Ranzo, way. The other morning I was walking
Ranzo, Ranzo, way. I saw a young girl walking with her topsails all a quiver. Woo. Ranzo, Ranzo, way. I said, pretty fair maid, and how are you this morning? Ranzo, Ranzo, way. She said, none the better for the seeing of you.
That's right.
Ranzo, Ranzo, way.
Oh, the bully boats are coming, don't you hear the paddles rolling?
Ranzo, Ranzo, hooray, hooray.
The bully boats are coming down the river, she's a bowling.
Ranzo, Ranzo, ray.
Oh, the bully boats are coming down the Mississippi floating.
Ranzo, Ranzo, hooray, hooray.
The bully boats are coming and the gals are all awaiting.
Ranzo, Ranzo, ray.
As I walked out one morning for to hear the steamboats rolling.
Ranzo, Ranzo, hooray, hooray.
I met a pretty maiden and with baskets she was laden.
Ranzo, Ranzo, ray.
I'm bound away to leave you, but I never shall deceive you.
Ranzo, Ranzo, hooray, hooray.
I'm bound away to leave you, my half pay I'm going to leave you.
Ranzo, Ranzo, ray.
And it's when I come to meet you, it's with kisses I will greet you.
Ranzo, Ranzo, hooray, hooray.
It's when I come to meet you, it's with kisses I will greet you.
Ranzo, Ranzo, ray. Oh, Reuben, Ranzo, Ranzo boys, Ranzo. Oh, Reuben, Ranzo, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. Oh, Ranzo was no sailor, Ranzo boys, Ranzo. He was a Brooklyn tailor, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. Ranzo was no sailor, Ranzo boys, Ranzo. Sailed him part of a whaler, Ranzo boys, Ranzo. Ranzo was no beauty, Ranzo boys, Ranzo. He would not do his duty, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. They gave him lashes 30, Ranzo boys, Ranzo. Because he was so dirty, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. Captain's daughter Susie, Ranzo boys, Ranzo. She begged her dad for mercy, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo. She gave him wine and water, Ranzo boys, Ranzo. And a bit more than she ought to, Ranzo me boys, Ranzo.
We're homeward bound from China, all on board of a lively liner.
Ranzo, Ranzo, hooray, hooray.
We're bound for Yokohama with a load of grand pianos.
To me high-low, me Ranzo, hooray.
We're bound for old Gibraltar with a load of bricks and mortar.
Ranzo, Ranzo, hooray, hooray.
We're bound for Santiago with a load of German lager.
To me high-low, me Ranzo, hooray.
We're bound for Valparaiso with a load of rusty razors.
Ranzo, Ranzo, hooray, hooray.
We're bound for Buenos Aires with a load of green canaries.
To me high-low, me Ranzo, hooray.
We'll plow the ocean over like a proper deep-sea rover.
Ranzo, Ranzo, hooray, hooray.
We'll tie her up in London and we'll all go on the Rantan.
To me high-low, me Ranzo, hooray.
Did you ever see a wild goose sailing on the ocean?
Ranzo, Ranzo, way.
It's just like them Johnson girls when they gets the notion.
Ranzo, Ranzo, way.
That was amazing. And we actually have a few people who want to know a little bit more about Ranzo before we leave today. Could you tell us anything more about Renzo?
It was a bit of a mystery. He's sometimes been attributed to be of Italian origin, Portuguese origin.
Lorenzo.
As in Lorenzo. So it's a very obscure kind of reference. But you did hear the reference as a New York tailor. So Renzo was this character that appears in several shanties, not just these 4. So it's kind of a conglomerate of many ideas about who Renzo actually was.
And Ranzo was many people.
Yeah.
You know, it's the big melting pot of people from all over the place that each one has someone who would fit into that category.
As a sailor.
Yeah, right.
That's
Just
so-
like in the Irish fish, when you hear Paddy or Jack the sailor, it's
Term.
a term.
Yeah.
And the discussion about tailors are for another day.
And one of the reasons why that shanties are repetitive is not just to, for the rhythm to do the work, but a lot of the sailors that came on board were foreign speaking because they were picked up in different ports. And so it was kind of a common language that they could easily learn, and they needed to all sing together in order to work together. So
The first world music.
That's right.
Exactly. And that is just so wonderful. And I think it's so great for all of us, for the world, that we are seeing this amazing resurgence and continued support and presence of things like sea shanties. It's just fantastic. And if you want, all of you, if you want to see more from these wonderful singers, you know where to go. The link is in the chat to their website. It will be posted again in just a moment. And you can see their concert. You can make sure to keep up with them, because I'm sure that they are going to have lots of fantastic stuff in the weeks and months to come. But thank you all so much for being with us. This really was just a treat today. And I don't know about any of you, but all of our weekend chores, now we have something to sing while we're doing them.
that's right.
So let's get to it. All right, everyone, let's go. Let's go do our work.
Thank you very much.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for coming. We absolutely adored having you. This is fantastic. And now, one more thing before we sign off today, please join us on September 21st for our next Carpe Diem Arts Monthly Community Family Sing. The link is in the chat. If you would like to join our email list, if you would like to donate, if you would like to ask any questions, all of that information is in the chat as well. And if you want to find any past days, make sure to go to Facebook so that you can see the past Facebook Live videos. And before we sign off, a big happy birthday to both Sheila and Storm today. Both having a very happy birthday, I hope.
Oh, shall we sing for them? I wish you happy
They would love that, would you? That would be fantastic. It's for Sheila and for Storm.
Sing with me.
We wish you a happy birthday,
We
a
wish
joyous
you a
and
happy
celebrated birthday to you. It's a happy birthday. We wish you a long life. We wish you a happy birthday, a joyous and celebrated birthday to you. It's a happy birthday. We wish you a long life. We wish you a long life. We wish you a long life.
That was fantastic. I found Sheila to spotlight her. I'm still looking for Storm. Storm, where are you? Where are you, Storm? I don't see you at all. I'm sure you're here. I know you're here. You're always here. But where are you on my screen? Does anyone see Storm? No? Ah, well. Oh, well. Maybe he'll have to see this. He'll have to see it later. And we'll tell him that there's a special birthday surprise. Oh, he's with his brother today. Oh, that's so good. I'm glad that he is off doing something fun and special. And he'll see his birthday treat later, which is just, it will be a special surprise for him later. But thank you for that. That was wonderful. Happy birthday to Sheila and Storm. We love you guys. We love you so much. And well, thank you to all of you. First of all, let's everybody say a big goodbye to Facebook Live, all of our friends out there. A very big thank you to you for being here, and we love you, and we'll see you tomorrow.